Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand the different ways to automate Facebook lead ads inside Pabbly Connect. So here, every time a new Facebook lead is received, then with the help of this automation software that is Pabbly Connect, how can you integrate this with different applications so that every time a new lead is received, then automatically the details of that lead can be added to your spreadsheet. A message can be sent to your team sitting on Discord or Telegram. Similarly, the details of this lead can be added to your Excel sheet, or the notification can be sent via Gmail or WhatsApp. Now to understand the step-by-step process of how we can integrate Facebook lead ads with different applications using Pabbly Connect, let's begin. So this here is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and you can reach here by clicking on the link which is given in the video description. If you are an existing user, simply sign in, and if you are the new user, you will have to sign up. It's not going to take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you are going to get 100 free tasks to test all these automations. Once you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side there's a tab Create Workflow. Click on this and this dialog box will appear. Here you have to name your workflow. You can give any random name like test, demo, etc. Here I'm going to name it as per my objective, which is to understand how to use Pabbly Connect with Facebook lead ads. Here I'm going to click on Create. And as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the automated response of your trigger application. Let's understand this with the help of an example. So every time you swipe your card and the payment is made, then you get an automated response on your SMS about the amount debited. Now how does that happen? So this is because of automation, and in such a case your trigger is the payment gateway and your action application can be any SMS sending application. Once we have understood this, let's come to our use case. So here my trigger application will be Facebook lead ads. So let's click on this. Next we have the trigger event. So this is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it will be new lead. So every time you receive a new lead, so automatically this workflow is going to get triggered. Now here I'm going to click on connect, and as we do that, here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with Facebook lead ads account. Since we are setting up this connection for the first time, I have selected add new connection here, then connect with Facebook lead ads. So I have already logged into my Facebook account. So here you can see that the authorization has been successful. And once this is done, as I take you down, here we have to select the page and the lead generation form associated with it. To understand this, I'm going to take you to my Facebook account. To understand this, I'm going to take you to my Facebook account, and here let's go to the various pages that I have created. So you can see these are the various pages. Now let's say that I have got a business, the name is Ayush Herbal Store, and I'm promoting this business, and for this promotion I'm using Facebook lead ads. So here I'm going to select Ayush Herbal Store. This here is the name of the store. And since there is only one lead generation form associated, so you can see here that it has already been populated by the system. Now when you are selecting the lead generation form, please make sure that this is live, else you might not receive the lead data correctly. Now as I click on save and send test request, it is saying that now we have to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So I'm going to take you to Meta for Developers page now. Now here we are going to go to My Applications, and within this we have Tools. And here I'm going to take you to Lead Ads RTU Debug tool. Now this particular tool is going to be helpful to test our API or CRM integration. We can create a test lead to confirm that our integration is set up to receive data correctly. And here we have to select the page. So the name of our page is Ayush Herbal Store, and you can see that the form has been populated here. Let's click on preview form. So this here is the form right in front of us, and now we have to fill in the information. So let's fill in the data here. So let's say the name here is smart user. Then we have the phone number, which is, this is just a test number. Let's say the email address is smart@pabblytudes.com. Now here I'm going to click on next and submit. So here we can see that the form has been submitted, taking you back to Pabbly Connect. Let's see if we have received the details. And here you can see we have received the response. So we have received the name, mobile number, email address, and the created date and time. Now once we have received this information, I can add this data in my spreadsheet so that I can further follow up with the leads. I can save this information in my CRM or send an email to the person, WhatsApp to the person, or an SMS. So there are multiple things that I can do with the lead received. So let's say that here I want to save it in my spreadsheet. So I'm going to select Google Sheets. Let's click on this. Then we have the action event as add new row. Here I'm going to click on connect. So Pabbly Connect wants to connect with Google Sheets account. Here I have selected add new connection. Sign in with Google. As we do that, now here we have to choose an account with which my spreadsheet is linked. So I have done the same. And now Pabbly Connect Sheets wants to access my Google account. Here I am going to select allow. And as we do that, we can see that the authorization has been successful, which means that Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect are now connected. Once this is done, here we have to select the spreadsheet. So you can see this is the sheet that I have already created. The name of the spreadsheet is FP Leads. Here we have the fields name, email address, and contact number. So I'm going to select this. And once done, you can see since there is only one sheet, so it is already been captured by the system. Now here we have to fill in these details. How are we going to do that? So we have received these details in the previous step. As I click on this here is the previous step and this is the response received. This here is the name. Then we need the email address. So yes, here is the email address. Then we need the contact number. Here is the contact number. This method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Had I written this information manually, then even when we had received some new response, when the workflow was running in real time, we wouldn't be able to capture that. So to avoid this problem, we have to map the information. Now as I click on save and send test request, here we can see we have received a response according to which now this data must be added to my Google Sheet. Let's go and check the same. So here you can see yes, the data has been added here. So this means our integration till here is a success. Now let's say that you want to add this data to your CRM. In that case, here I'm going to add another action step. Here let's say that my application is Salesforce and the action event here will be to create a contact. Let's click on connect. So here again we have to connect Salesforce with Pabbly Connect. So I have selected add new connection, connect with Salesforce. I have already logged into my Salesforce account. So it is asking me for the access. Let's click on allow. And as we do that, we can see that the authorization is done, which means Salesforce and Pabbly Connect are now connected. Now here we have to fill in this information. So we need the last name and the first name, but here we have received the information like complete name. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly, which is text formatter. And this particular feature helps you in performing different functions. Here I'm going to select split text. Let's click on connect. And as we do that, now what is the text that we wish to split? The name, and the separator is going to be the space here. So I'm going to copy this, paste the same here. Once done, which segment do I want? So I want the first name as well as the last name. So I have selected all and click on save and send test request. So once this is done, so here we can see we have received the details. And now here I'm going to quickly set up this connection once again using the existing connection. And once this is done, let's fill up the information. For the last name, I'm going to go to step 3. This here is the last name. This here is the first name. Then we need the address, and then as I take you down, so here we have got the email. So let's fill in the email address. And then what do we need? So here we have the mobile phone. So I'm going to click on this. This here is the mobile number. title, department, assistant's name, lead source, description, etc. Now these fields are not mandatory. When you have the information, you can always map it. I'm going to simply click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we have received the response according to this. This user must be added as a new contact in Salesforce. Let's go and check the same. So here I'm going to take you to contacts. And you can see smart user. This is a recent contact created here. These are the details. So this means our integration here is a success. Now let's check the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to Facebook lead ads. Here I'm going to click on preview form. Let's say the name here is Sue user. Then we have the phone number, which is, and then we have the email address, which is sue@pabblytudes.com. And here I'm going to click on next and submit. Now as soon as this form is submitted, then the details of this lead should be added in my spreadsheet. Let's go and check the same. And yes, here you can see we have got the details here. Now I'm going to take you to Salesforce and let's go back here. And here I'm going to quickly refresh this page. Here you can see this new user has been added here as a contact. So this means our integration is a complete success. Similarly, you can integrate Facebook lead ads with different applications like WhatsApp by AI Sensei so that you can send WhatsApp messages to the leads along with the brochure of your company or some coupons. You can integrate the same with Gmail or any SMS sending application. So this here is just a one-time setup. You do not have to integrate these applications again and again. Once this integration is set and you receive a new lead, then automatically the process will start on its own. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. In the description box, you can find videos where we have integrated Facebook lead ads with different applications. And if you have any specific application to be integrated, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.